Good folk. They could have taken me all the way to Oregon from Wyoming, because that's where they were headed. But I think I took the ride for a couple hours one night and then a couple hours the next day. Yeah. What do you watch when you go offline? Sometimes like Netflix documentaries, something like that. Sometimes some stuff on YouTube. If I want to fall asleep, I'll watch like some historical stuff. Like I'll watch like battle reenactment videos on YouTube and stuff like that because it's just like it's just some dude narrating, and then it has like little squares representing like infantry and like squares with lines through them representing cavalry, and they'll just talk about like the formations and the strategy and the outcome, and I'm just like, oh, it's nice. Yeah. You stream how many hours a day? An average like full hitchhiking day I think is about 12 hours. Today is a bit shorter. The past few days we've been running pretty hard. Like not including today, if we like go back a few days, we've probably been averaging like 15 hours a day. Historia Civilis guy, yeah, that and like Baz Battles, and I think there's a couple that kind of do a similar thing. Headache gone? It's feeling much better. It's feeling much better. You wake up at 4 a.m. Sometimes. Depends. Sorry, I know that noise annoys you sometimes. I think since a significant portion of my audience, of you guys watching right now, watch this stream for like relaxation and just chill vibes while also exploring, I think I have to take that into account before I do things that could be potentially audibly aggravating. You know? Probably shouldn't crack my knuckles on stream. Hitch, how you doing? I'm doing great. I'm doing great. I'm in a nice bush in my tent. This is the best setup I've done for it yet. This is a non-freestanding tent, so it's a bit more of a process to get this all set up properly. So, pretty happy with it this time, though. Be freaked out by people that do weird things that pick me up. I've been picked up over 1,800 times in my life, and like most people that pick you up are, like, I don't want to say normal, but like normal people. They're not like crazy. They're like, they don't say anything crazy. Like it's a person, and you have a conversation, and you learn a little bit about their life, and maybe a little bit about the area you're driving through, because usually it's local people picking you up. It's a human experience. And when you crack your knuckles, I get the shivers. Wait, so you like that? Edwin One Man Band posted a video, and you're in. Mods, may I post the link? Yeah, if mods here, then you can give that approval. No bad shivers. Oh, okay. No, never mind. How many serial killers do you think Dutch because you have a camera? I did 4 years of hitchhiking without a camera, and I don't know. I just think, even though I'm hitchhiking, like I'm more susceptible. I'm out there more than your average person, but still the chances of running into a serial killer are very slim. I picked up a hitchhiker, and he was so happy to listen to real music on the radio because he was in a rainbow tribe, which is like a hippie camp with no technology. That's actually a pretty fun story there. Oh, is this our YouTube video here? Having to get lost? With technology, you don't really have to get lost anymore.
Allora, mi trovo in Liguria, sono appena arrivato a Sanremo.
I can't watch this whole video. I'm sorry, Edwin.
Lì è l'Ariston, però non entrerò lì.
Okay, well, I can't watch this right now. But anyway, we were filming this busker in San Remo during like the music festival thing going on there, and I thought he was really good. So we watched a few of his things and gave him a few dollars. Then came back and gave him 20 euros, and I came back with a request of, like, told him what was going on. Like, hey, I'm like live streaming this. It's like 1,500 people watching. Everyone really loves your music. Like, I just want you to know, it's great. They love it. The people watching really want to hear Country Roads. Can you play it? Like he already said this is gonna be my last song, but I'm like, gave him 20 years. I'm like, could you do Country Roads? And he's like, yeah, I can do Country Roads. And we're like, yeah, here he goes. And he starts playing it. And he's going through like just the first part of the song before he starts singing. Then dude rolls up in a like car. I guess he's like some kind of authority figure for this festival. He just starts laying into the guy. It's just like, ah, pretty much like pointing at his watch. He's like. So he has to stop. He was just about to start singing, and it's just like, nope. So that was kind of sad, but it was kind of funny as well. Brian of Earth, thank you for the Twitch Prime sub. Welcome to the Twitch. I guess appreciate the Twitch Prime sub there, Brian of Earth. Have the stream keep you occupied now, but when you hitchhiked before without cameras, did you get lonely often being away from friends and family? It was definitely like more of a solitary endeavor. Like when I'm standing out there hitchhiking, it's just me in my own head. I'm pretty good at occupying my own brain. I don't need that much external input to like keep me occupied and sane. But yeah, it's definitely different in that way. But like my longest trip was like 7+ months without a camera. I haven't done a trip that long with the stream. I find streaming trips are more exhausting because I have less downtime. And during the day, I'm always like, brain's always doing something, right? Because I don't want to just sit there and zone out and exist, because like I'm doing a stream. So it's a bit of a different experience. Sleep in the stars a lot. Do you see a lot of owls? Not a lot of owls, no. But yeah, I sleep outside a lot. Like right now, I'm outside, can't see stars because in a tent, but I've been doing a lot of cowboy camping, so just looking up at the stars, nothing over top of me, just a sleeping bag on a sleeping pad. I've done that quite a bit on this trip, and I've really enjoyed it. Thank you for sharing your life with us. No, like I wouldn't be able to do this full time without you guys watching, so thank you guys for being here. I traveled half-time before I started streaming, pretty much, as a guesstimate. Like, work half the time, travel half the time, work half the time, travel half the time. With how inexpensive traveling is this way, and I was even more frugal before I started streaming. I allow myself to eat better food, and like if I want to stay inside for the night, I can. Before, it was like the money was very tight. And once I was traveling, like the money would slowly go down until it's gone. There's no income. Only get the income when you're back in Canada working a normal job. So I was very frugal. It's a different trip. Might be fun watching you sit with open mouth sound out. Yeah, it'd be good content. Get as many office stay at people's places without the camera. I think that's increased. I think it's decreased with the camera. I think a lot of people are cool with the camera, but not everyone wants a camera in their home. Yeah. If I had to guess, I think it's decreased. Where was the 7-month trip? It was from British Columbia, Canada, across Canada to St. John's, Newfoundland, hitchhiking. Then I flew from St. John's to Dublin, Ireland, hitchhiked around Ireland. Then ferry to Wales. hitchhike through England, Scotland, ferry to Orkney Island, ferry to Shetland Islands, hitchhike around there for a bit, fly Bergen, Norway, hitchhike up through Norway to Trondheim, east into Sweden to Sundsvall, south to Stockholm, over into Copenhagen, Denmark, and through Denmark south to Germany, southwest